Folks, welcome to Thursday's Coffee with John. I wonder what causes you great joy. Things that, if I had to do the reasons to be cheerful, I've been preparing to look at Acts 18 on Sunday morning. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting that much, but I absolutely love it. I'm dying to teach it now. And I've kind of entitled it Reasons to be Fearful and Reasons to be Cheerful and Reasons to be Faithful. It's the reasons to be cheerful. I wonder what gives you joy. So for me, joy is having a clear bank account. Joy is going to the swimming pool, as I did this morning down in Newcastle, and just looking out over the creation as you swim, and then you can go and get a good bacon roll or something afterwards. Joy is... There's lots of things that give you joy. Holding a newborn baby, listening to music, so many different things. John has such an interesting take here. This is what he says. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. Why does that cause him such great joy? Now we could apply that in terms of those of us who are Christian parents. We can identify with that, our children walking in the truth. But I think here he's talking about in the church, that the great joy he gets when people remain faithful. And I've seen it. Let me put this another way. It's an extraordinary pain when people turn away from the faith. An extraordinary pain. I feel it. But it's also an extraordinary joy when they continue in the faith. I'm almost tempted to name people. I don't think I will, but you look back over the years, and in your personal life you see failures and what you've tried to do in terms of communicating the gospel or building up the church. You know that there are things that you have got wrong, and you also know what Paul talked about when he talked about going through the pains of childbirth in birthing a church, if you like. We know about all of that. But there also comes that great joy, that tremendous joy. In fact, I think the image of childbirth is a really, really good one. It's an extremely painful process, a laborious process. It's labor. But the end result is wonderful. I think church work is hard work. I don't think it comes easy. And I think we have to labor at it. But what great joy you get when you meet people who have come to faith within a church in which you're pastoring, and you meet them years later, or they write you years later, and they tell you of their continued love for the Lord. I can identify with John in that I get no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. God bless you, and see you again tomorrow for some more Coffee with John. Bye.